Alright, hi everybody, this is Garrett here with 11 Bang Bang, and there's going to be a lot of wind in this video. As a matter of fact, this and the wrong video are both going to have a lot of wind, but you just have to bear with it. They're not what we consider our more important videos. So, today what we're shooting is this little H&R 929 double action 22 revolver. The reason we're doing this is because we're doing this in response to a question we got about a week ago on a live stream that we had with Duke Fraser Productions, where a gentleman asked what we thought would be a good 22 revolver for him to purchase for his son. And of course, the very first thing that we all think of is money. How much money is going to be, you know, how well it's built, how long it's going to last. The first thing we all jumped out and said was Ruger Wrangler, which I will admit is probably the go-to choice. But don't overlook these old guns. This H&R 929 has been around since the mid-60s, and this thing has seen a lot of service. This belongs to my brother-in-law. Once again, thank you, Adam, for loaning this to us. And it has seen a lot of service. It's a double action, holds 9 shots, and you can buy one used today for more than a Ruger Wrangler. Probably be around $250 to $300 for one of these used. But it's 9 shot, double action, made in America. Made out of good heavy steel. It feels like you're actually holding the gun and not a cap gun, not a toy. So anyway, this gun, like I said, seen a lot of action, and we had to replace the pin that holds the crane in. And unfortunately, we have not got a rear sight for it yet. Still missing the rear sight. And so you're just gonna have to make do with us as we find out where it's hitting and see how it does. All right. Draw from this chest right here. Single action. Okay, so on a Smith & Wesson you push forward, on a Colt you pull back, on a Ruger you push straight in, on an H&R I keep doing this because there's no button. So what you wind up doing is you grab the front of the base pin, pull it forward, pull it out, hit it, cleans it out nice every time. Alright. Alrighty, I'm going to try some double action work with this thing. I have not shot this gun in probably 15 years. Never shot it since I was a kid, so let's see what happens here. Okay. Hold down lower. Hold on the target. Probably going under there. There we go. Okay, I was holding way low. Alright, try this again. Yep, not very good without a rear sight. However, the action is nice. Just, I cannot get this thing to hit with the rear side at all. Alright, Caleb, give us your impressions. What's it feel like?
Feels pretty good.
Alright, because I can't seem to hit anything with that 22 pistol, I'm feeling terrible right now. I'm going to try this 1916 Luger. I can't go out on a net. Now I'm probably going to go out on a net. Much better. Alright, so One of the reasons I suggested this along with the Ruger Wrangler as a first pistol to buy is even though it's a little more expensive probably even using the Ruger Wrangler, it's not as expensive as say a Ruger single six, which is going to run you over $600 probably now. So always look for high standard. A lot of guns like that are being sold under the name of like J.C. Higgins, Ted Williams, you know, the box store names from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Usually you can get a lot better deal and it's the exact same gun as the one marked high standard. Anyway, there's another reason you might want this little gun over a Ruger Wrangler, and that is because with an old H&R you can do this. Double action. Double action is a cool thing to have on a 22. Kind of teaches you trigger discipline, teaches you how to, if you practice with this, you'll be able to use a larger caliber double action. Anyway, that's all we got for this little gun. It's covered in water now. We're going to have to go get it cleaned off. Thanks for watching.